Hey, you're here with Ginger the Desert Creations. I am finally gonna do what I promised and show you one of those painted records as a clock. So let's go paint. Okay, I am going to do a ribbony pour in Southwest colors. I am going to be pouring completely over the label here, but I am leaving the little hole open to see how well it just stays a hole. But I am going to do a ribbony pour. That's a back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until we get something that is amazing. So let's get on with it, shall we? Why you let me go on so long? Up to the top, back and forth, just back and forth. In theory, this is enough paint to cover this thing. We are getting too much on one side. And we have come to the bottom of the cup. Let's pop some bubbles before I figure out what the hell I'm doing. I know it's got to go that way, because everything is right here. And this is doing amazing things. We've got green here, which is fun. Let's pour off the boring. I'm actually going to stick my finger under the hole to start with. Let's go back just a little to get all the way over that edge, because it wasn't assistance needed. There we go. Preserve the interesting bits. That is the game we play all the way through, is preserve the interesting bits. Okay, we're over that edge. We can come back this way. Encourage some of that red off. I don't want to lose the fire opal. Okay, I'm letting go of the hole. I love the insane turquoise lacing. It looks like there's a lot of pearl color hanging out right there. Okay, let's see if we can get rid of that orange wibbly at the bottom. Okay, I'm done. I have to be. Oh, I hope it stays this way. I'm gonna turn it and show you the wet result. I feel like this is a callback to what I started out with, because I started out painting on wood circles. But these are not wood circles. Oh my goodness, is it beauteous? I may have to revisit my semi-precious series now that I can see that I can do these this way. Because that's just fantastic, if I do say so myself. Stay tuned for the result. There is so much brightness to this record breaker right here. Say hello to Gas Giants. I call it that because, well, largely because it's got this sweepy thingy that it's doing with the it's orange. That right there, that is, wow, like a storm on a gas giant. So, yeah. Pay attention to what I'm doing. Let's go in for a close-up and stay there, shall we? I love the purple, the detail. It's crazy, it's bright, it's kind of all over the place, but man, is it beauteous. It's got the red, it's got the turquoise. There's just so much going on. And it is beautiful. I don't know if I'm going to make one or more of these into a clock. I may soon be surrounded by clocks. It is possible. Well, ticky-ticky-tock, we got a clock. Now, you can put glass cabochons to mark out the numbers, or you can buy numbers, or if you got a steady hand, I'm sure you could paint them on. I am definitely not that adventurous. I have went as abstract as possible, as I do in all things in life anymore. And I have just slapped a set of hands onto the painting itself, and ta-da, there we have a clock that's ticking away. And leaving it this abstract makes it so that you can just turn the mechanism a bit, and you can choose whichever way you want to have it displayed as upright. This currently is upright, and I don't have any hooks in my house that would oblige, and that's why it's hung off in this weird way, because, you know, improvise. Now, if you do make a clock out of a record, as I have done here, a slight problem appears that the hole is just shy of being able to actually fit the post for the clock mechanism. And as far as I can tell, they're only variable in their depth and not in the size of the post itself, not in the width of the post itself. I think that's what I'm struggling to say. And so, if you do this, it's probably a good idea to just hit it with a Dremel really quickly, give it a little bit of play in that central area, so that, you know, the mechanism will fit all the way through, because it actually doesn't on here. It is very stuck on the threads. It is like barely screwed into it. It is very stuck, and while that does go with what we were trying to do, it's not quite there. It's a little rigged, but you know, it kind of works. Just be warned that you may have to adjust the size of the central hole with something that is able to sand out that area a little bit, if you want to make one and have it be, you know, perfect. Ramble, I'm so good at that. There is our little bitty clock on Gas Giant. If you've stuck with me this far, thanks for hanging out. If you want to geek out on color with me, wait until after the fade, but either way, thanks for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you next Sunday. Bye-bye. We are just geeking out on color right now, so let's talk about the colors. Amsterdam Pyrrole Red, Liquitex Basics Cadmium Red Deep Hue, Creative Inspirations Crimson, Folk Art Treasure Gold, Fire Opal. This is the first time I have invited it to this type of party. Creative Inspirations Cadmium Orange Hue, Amsterdam Turquoise. Oh, Senelier Turquoise. Soho Cadmium Orange Hue, Liquitex Basics Cadmium Yellow Deep, Marte Medium Yellow, Marte Naples Yellow, Butter, as we know it, Artist Loft Turquoise, Arteza Pyrrole Turquoise. Did I mention the Marte Deep Yellow? I don't remember. I've lost my place. Decoart, Pearl Amethyst, and a Soho Cadmium Orange Deep. I am going to start with the red that speaks to me. So I'm going to shake them all. Shake, shake. Nice big blob of dark red. Yes, about 20% of the cup, so that it shows up well in the finished piece. We are also going to utilize Amsterdam titanium white and Amsterdam Oxide black because it is wonderful in this process. And look, we've got a bubble to start with. Bye-bye, bubble. I'm going to pop straight to sort of between thing, somewhere between orange and yellow. And let's go very light and creamy. 2 scoops. Right there. Yes, yes. Messy, messy. Fire Opal. Partially used this just because I want a pearl color in my red section. It sort of counts as a red, it sort of counts as an orange, because depending on how thick it is, it dries different. And we'll see what it turns out to be in this application. I have a touch of Artist Loft Yellow Ochre. I like what that does when it's mixed in with the turquoise. So I am going to add it to our lineup. 2 scoops. I think we have too many colors to do any more than 2 scoops of everything. Lighter turquoise. Little sip of the ogre. Other turquoise. 2 scoops. Amethyst. I remembered this being thick. Yes, 2 scoops of thick amethyst. Pearl colors do better when they're thicker. Just cooperates more. Let's see how many of the rest of these we can fit in before we're out of room. 2 scoops. Pyrrole red. Nice bright red. Medium yellow. Ketchup and mustard. Hey, goobers. I think that might be as far as we're going. Alright. And to finish up, Oxide black, dirty poured, just a little bit. No, titanium white, dirty poured, Oxide black, dirty poured. Any more, and that cup is going over. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you next Sunday. Bye bye.